Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan Nair. This is basically Formula 137th number, and here we are discussing about the Formula World. And in this, we are discussing how Formula Words are connected with the Bollywood industry and how formulas are connected with the software industry. So, how Bollywood industry is telling that software industry is created by the Bollywood industry. I will take one example. This is actually already discussed, which I am talking about. There is one theater round is ongoing. Theater means theater basically. You can say the shows basically which happens in the theaters. Theaters means small shows basically, which are present in front of the public, and few people are doing the shows in the stage. So here basically how this stage shows are connected with the Bollywood industry, and in the connected with the movies, and connected with the big movies basically and serials basically. So basically there are few in Bollywood industry, movies basically runs on the base of few scenes. You can say climax scenes, few tragedy scenes. So assume that there are 10 to 15 scenes which on the base of the entire movie gets hit. So that basically movie gets hit on the base of this scenes. So there are 15 scenes which are already written in the books, in the books written by the writer who basically created the who has written the movie. So he told that this is the climax and this is the romantic scene. This is the each and every scenes basically. There are 15 scenes like this. The things are written. So like this in theater, the theater group, there are theater writers also basically you can say, who have to think up to the Bollywood movies level, have to think up to the serial level also, and they have to display this everything in the theater. So there are few experts basically who judge the movies, who judge the theaters, who are basically very old groups basically of the Bollywood industry, who sits at the theater round, and they see the theater which is ongoing. So in this theater, which is theater show which is ongoing, they basically display these 15 scenes of the movies which is on which is going to be happen, which is going to be created by the set of directors and set of producers, and the set of actors are going to be taken into these pictures, and heroines and side groups people and villains basically each and every people are going to see. So like this in theater also that the same things happens. The each and every 15 scenes are written in that way that the 15 scenes gets creates in front of the these people. So they sees this theater rounds, and they judge basically which type of improvement basically can be happen in this theater. So when theater round will get improved, automatically the Bollywood movies which is going to create, which is serials which is going to create, that will get created. So basically the theater is they have told that these are the experts basically told that these are the improvements that we have to do. So like this, they done the improvement and they passed that theater stories into serials. So just see the filtration and the up to how much hard work basically are done to create just one movie. And because movies are connected up to what level, that also we are going to see. And Bollywood blood cells are there, Bollywood energies are there, and on the base of Bollywood energies, more than 1,000 cities are created. These numbers, basically, whatever I'm telling, that's not a rough real number. This can be any number. This can be 1,000 also. This can be 10,000, and this can be 100 also. So like this, the serial gets created. Now serial basically are displayed in the videos, in the televisions, in the theaters, in the big screens. So like this, uh, the serial gets created. That same theater, which where the theater things happened, where 15 main climax scenes were basically seen, and that same basically the each and every scenes were going to be created in the serials. So like this, the real serials basically which gets creates, and each and every 15 climax are divided into certain serials. So that basically nobody can track basically that how the movies are getting created, because it's a Bollywood, you can say secrets. So nobody is supposed to know the secrets, and how the Bollywood are getting created and what are the main tasks of Bollywood. So nobody is supposed to know this. So that's why the things gets keeps very secretly. So nobody can think that the movie which is getting created in the Bollywood industry, that is basically the base is base basically you can say is from the theater. So like this, serials gets created. There is actually there are lots of retakes happens so that the best scenes can be given to the movies basically you can say. So like this, the serial gets created, and they the experts basically see the serials and they judge basically what improvements basically they can do. Like this, they have, according to that basically they do the editing, and this basically each and everything we have already discussed. Just doing the revision. So like this. Uh, the directors, the producer, because producer are also connected with the movie theaters, movie Bollywood industry movies, and Hollywood also, because in Hollywood also theaters are there and serials are there, and the movies are there. So like this, the serial gets created, and the final scenes is given to the directors. Like this, you have to create the each and every scenes. So like this, each and every actors, and the side heroes basically gets selected according to the selection done by the theater groups and the serial groups and the direct and the Bollywood groups basically. That's it. Because at last basically, and the Bollywood group, the Bollywood industry, that is basically the movies industry only. Bollywood directors only have to create the movie with the actors and actress. So like this, the final touch is given to the movie basically. Like this, the Bollywood directors and producers takes that serials that these are the main 15 scenes on the base of the movies he is going to create, and on the base of these 15 scenes the movies is going to get hit, because they know the public taste, what public likes. So according to that, the 15 scenes are created, and like this, the movie gets creates and the movies gets hit also, because they know the public taste and they know the public behavior, how publics are, and each and everything basically they know. So this is basically I was talking about the Bollywood industry. So how this Bollywood industries is connected with the software industry, that basically we are discussing. So here basically we will be going to take few companies example, that is basically software companies. That is Microsoft is there, SAP is there, Oracle is there, Salesforce is there, Python is there. Few people says that it's a Python, Python. Like this, Salesforce is there, then C is there, C++ is there. Like this, Java is there. So these all are basically the group basically who says that we are into the software industry, and basically we are creating the each and every softwares in the market, and we are dumping each and every softwares in the market. So like this, the software industry gets creates, the software groups gets create, the software small companies gets creates on the base of these groups basically. Because on the base of this group basically, the top directors, top project managers, they create the project manager who are basically into Microsoft, their salary you can just assume it's in crores basically. The minimum salary you can say it's 10 to 20 crore you can say. So it's very easy to set up few software companies in the market basically. It's not so lengthy, it's not so tough. So like this, they create the few software companies, because the base is Microsoft, the base is Salesforce, the base is SAP. So these all are the base company, and these all companies are created on the base of software energy, which is already created by the certain groups that are basically you can say energy groups, nuclear company groups, who says that these are all the software energies which you can take, and you can generate the human needs, you can generate the each and everything, you can generate the thinking. So like this, one person told that why basically lots of company got created. It's not possible that everything work, every people, each and every people works in Salesforce. every people can work in C, every people can work in Java. Why basically this all software industry, software company got created? Then the person told that each and every human behaviors are not same. One person is very angry, another person is very cool, one person is very romantic, one person other another person is not romantic. So like this, each and every people behaviors are different, because there in this world, in this universe, there is no it's not like that there is only one single planet. There are many planets in this universe. That's why the behaviors of the human are also created on the base of the planets, where currently basically each and every planets on the base of that, the each and every human behaviors got created, and the each and every planet also exists in the universe. So on the base of the universe planet, the human behaviors got created, because human energy, basically you can say one human body, basically you can say, can take up to the certain level of energy only. If it gets beyond the energy, if he takes beyond the capacity of the energy is according to his body, then it creates problem to his body. So like this, the each and every human being, it's same like that's why basically each and every things are segregated, and each and every software industry has separated the, themselves. So Java is there, then according to Java, the Microsoft is also there. If Microsoft is there, then Python is there, Python is there, PHP is there, then C is there, C++ is there, D2K is there, Foxtrot is there, COBOL is there, mainframe is there. So like this, each and every software companies are there, and this each and every software companies are created on the base of certain theaters and certain movies and certain serials. That's why basically, if you create any movie, if you are creating any movie, there are lots of filtration happens, because on the base of movies, lots of software companies also gets create. And I will take one example. One of the person told that what Microsoft give to the market. Then the person told that Microsoft, of if you have the Microsoft energy, means from Microsoft energy you can have foods, you can create human needs, you can create foods, you can create fruits, you can create vegetables, you can create petrols, you can create oils, you can create trees, you can create water, you can create each and every energies. So Microsoft says that we can create up to this level. So Microsoft is telling that we are up to this level and we can give up to this level, because we have got up to this level power only. Because whenever the software energy was created, that time basically few parts was given to the Microsoft group. That is basically Bill Gates. So Bill Gates told that we have got this many energies, and according to that energy we have created our softwares. So, according to the Microsoft, he told that we have created this all human needs, and if you will consume this all human needs, for example, he has created one fruit. If you eat this fruit for certain months, then your brain is going to work like a mathematician. That your mathematics is going to be very powerful. So he told that we have given this to the market. So whenever basically the calculation happens by this person, basically you can say, if he works in the computer, that time basically the Microsoft energy gets activated automatically, and his body is going to behave. His body is going to behave like a software, basically Microsoft software, because he has eaten this fruit, and on the base of this fruit basically his Microsoft blood cells has created, and according to Microsoft blood cells, his brain has generated this all cells, and this cells basically is connected with the mathematician, and the mathematician, everybody knows basically who are the big mathematicians. And the base, basically the software energy, when it was created, that time basically they have taken the mathematician of this particular mathematician's blood cells energy. So that time basically according to that, the software and Microsoft has got this many mathematician data. So like this, the mathematician blood cells was given and was created by the Microsoft group. So like this, the Microsoft told that we have created this mathematician blood from these fruits. So like this, basically this fruits is created by the Microsoft corporation, that is basically Bill Gates, and this basically has to display in the movies also. So just see basically each and every software are basically how much deep basically. This fruit is going to give you the give is going to generate you a mathematician blood cells, and this mathematician blood cells is going to generate it from these fruits that basically has to be display in front of world. So how the Bollywood industry, the how the theater groups basically how the serials groups says that this fruits basically is going to is generated from this Microsoft blood cells, and the Microsoft has created these softwares. On the base of the software energies, the fruits is created. This particular fruits basically, we can say this as apple or some any fruits basically. We can say grapes also. We can say so like this. The fruits has created. So this fruit has created, and it's going to generate this mathematician blood cells. So this mathematician blood cells is created, and this has to be displayed in front of public also. So that basically only Bollywood groups have the authority. Whatever things you want to display in the front of the public, that you can display from the theaters, from the serials, and from the movies. This is the only way basically you can say. So like this, the Bollywood is connected directly with the software industry. You can say. So just see basically the each and every Bollywood industry goes too much of deep because they know basically it's connected with the human bodies, human blood cells, human brain, and human body structure. That's why basically. So like this, each and every body structure are also connected with each other. So like this, we are discussing about the formula word, and that is basically 137 number word. And here we are basically discussing how formula words basically are connected with the software industry and each and every sector. Here we are basically displaying the Bollywood industry and the Bollywood sector. How they says that we are going to display each and everything. We are not going to miss any of the thing because we have created the software industry. So we have created the software industry, and on the base of this software industry, on the base of this movie, this software is created. These software companies are created. So like this, there are more than 1 lakh software company. You can say it's more than 1 lakh software company in India only. So they says that we have created on the base of this movies, theater, and series. So in next part, basically, we are going to discuss a little bit more about the um, how Bollywood industry is telling that we are going to give everything to the each and every sectors, and how basically Bollywood industries is telling that Earth planet is going to move at this moment, at this side, at this, for example, it's going to move to the right side after 8 to 9 years or 10 years or 15 years or 20 years or 30 years. It's going to move to this side, right side. So according to that basically we are going to prepare. So according to that, nowadays basically the each and every creation happens very fast. So because the technology has become very fast, so like this, the earth planet is also has to basically is moving according to the technology only basically you can say. So like this, we Bollywood industry is telling that we know basically the Earth planet is going to move at this side, at this time, at this moment. So this is basically 137th number, and 138 basically we are going to discuss a little bit more about the formula, software industry, and Bollywood industry.